and welcome to this hour's Got 60 Minutes with Ramin Mesgarlou. My name is Shauna Ballas. I am from Winnipeg, and I'm happy to be your host today. Here we go. What does an opulent life feel like? Established in 2005, Opulence Global rapidly rose to become Canada's premier designer fashion house, gaining recognition among over 300 prominent celebrity clients within a single decade, and now in 200 countries and territories worldwide. With a mindset that is opulent living is no longer excuse for exclusive to the privileged, Ramin Mesgarlou created an opportunity for anyone to achieve generational wealth. He is both a visionary and leader in the direct sales marketing industry. His motto, if you have a will, we have a way. With 3 decades of experience, he built 4 multi-million-dollar businesses as a master distributor, achieving self-made millionaire status at age 25. In 2005, our CEO launched Global Wealth Trade, which later became Opulence Global in 2017. Ramin's experience extends to developing compensation plans, advanced training systems, and strategic partnerships. He's driven by a commitment to empower globally, and he has created over a dozen millionaires through his training and inspiration. Ramin's vision is to create world-class products supported by an internal banking system that allows his partners to work worldwide. But that's not all. This ingenious man we call our CEO has designed and built the world's first exit designer cryptocurrency. Created for individuals who own cryptocurrency with a desire to purchase luxury goods, Ramin created the Exit Designer Mall, which provides a direct crypto to goods experience without the need of fiat conversion. Ramin is introducing a new era of crypto commerce. This, he believes, is the opportunity to unleash his global opulent partners' full potential en route to living their opulent lifestyle. His motto, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Mr. Ramin Mesgarlou, the architect and CEO of Opulence Global, he lives an opulent lifestyle with his wife Sanaz and his son Cyrus. Welcome, everyone. Ramin Mesgarlou. My name is Shauna Ballas. My upline is Karen Henry, and I'm privileged to be your host tonight. Welcome, Ramin.
And I could use you as my hostess every single week.
Awesome.
You've got a permanent job, young lady.
Okay. I always want to be a radio announcer.
You got the voice. Hey, you're fluent. You got the voice. It's fantastic. You make everyone want to be a host now. Don't you guys want to be a host? Let's give her some love. Let's give her some love. She rocks for sure. She rocks. All right, we got a lot to talk about.
Well, I just want to remind everyone that the last time I was on, which was last week, Ramin was giving away exit tokens. So make sure you get your notes from last week so we know what we're talking about, people.
Hey, listen, if I give you exit token off the cuff, you gotta message me and remind me, because it's something that I just throw it at you. So send me a quick message saying that, hey, remember me. So, and then by the way, we need you don't need a wallet because we have a back office for you. If you bought exit, you already have a back office, so we can always add it to that. If you haven't, then we have to create one for you. All right, so let's talk. A lot going on, so much going on. And I'm here, I'm at the office still, and I got 65 files open, and I have this thing where there's no way I'm gonna go home, and my files usually take hours to do. It's not a quick thing. That's outside the emails and those things. Because it takes so long to do, then I get busy and I get tired and I don't get to. So I said to myself, no. I'm not going home until, I don't care what type of day I had, like today. I had a call today at 8 a.m., right, with Asia, and I'm here still at the office. And as I'm not going home, and I'm doing this call tonight, until I close one of these files. So I think I'm close to doing a couple of those. But that's what's all about, eh, guys? You want to achieve big things, right? It's like you got to. I think most people have the wrong concept of balance. You know, I think the concept of balance is, well, if I'm so busy with everything else, then I guess I can't do my business because I need me time. But no, you have to, when you say balance, that means that you give up other things and you also do your opulence, right? It's not always your opulence business that gets out the window because you've been busy. And so you need balance between your other things and your me time. All of a sudden, opulence is always the one left out. What balance means is that, you got to do your opulence business, right? And when you do your opulence business, then means other things may have to take a back seat. Anyways, lots going on. Let's talk about that. We're doing some cool stuff for Africa. I think we got to Africa. What was it? Continent of Africa, Nigeria and Ghana in 2009, 2010. So we do some cool stuff for them. Let's talk a little bit about that. If you know anybody in that part of the world, which you should know, I mean, there's Africans everywhere. And you should be talking to them. And one thing I find about Africans, they're very entrepreneurial, very easy to talk to, very, very easy to talk to. They love money, which is great. So you want to, make that part of your right at the top of your prospecting. They're just, highly educated, they're energetic, great the crowd. I find a lot of the Western world. I mean, MLM has been here for too long now. I don't know. Maybe it's too mature. Maybe I don't know. They're not reproducing as many kids, so people, there's just not as many baskets of prospects to pick from. It's harder in the Western world than it is with the ethnic world because the Asia, Africa, the Caribbean, South America, incredible, right? Incredible countries to build in. So we do some cool stuff with Africa. I call it May on Fire. May on Fire. You got a lot of hot promotions of great stuff going for them. One of the first thing we're doing, we're going to offer, we're going to bring back something we had in the past. It cost me an absolute fortune back then. I remember, my memory serves me right, we had given away some like $11 million worth of free products with this one. And basically, we're going to offer now free shipping for Africa, free shipping via shipping rebate. So what that entails, and people loved it. See, back when we started, we only had fashion, and fashion takes a lot of room, right? So, and people bought so much. We literally had orders like 150, 140, 110 items in it. So now you got this massive boxes that are going all over the world. And the shipping fees, I remember, although I heavily subsidized the shipping back then, was like $400, $500 for shipping. And people complained about that. People didn't care about the product pricing, although back then, our product price was actually higher than it is now because we offer 250% retail profit to our people. So they make a fortune, but shipping was high. Now, on top of shipping, of course, we had to worry about the VAT and duty charges and some countries really, really high. Brazil, most African countries, really high on VAT and duty charges. In any event, but we had incredible business. We had our best years those years. Those metrics, records are still intact. We haven't been able to break them, even though we added the health and wellness. I think the reason why we haven't beaten those records is because we kind of switched. Pandemic came and everybody was worried about their health, and everybody kind of went towards the health side, which is great. I mean, it kept you busy. But now we got to go back because everyone's back out shopping again. So we got to go back and get that market back, and now we set a new high. So we're bringing for Africa this free shipping via shopping rebates again. So how it worked was that, say you place an order, and you paid, I don't know, $100 for shipping. And so basically, we give you $100 worth of free shopping credit for your next order. So it costs you nothing. You paid for it, but you got it in shopping credit. And next time you order that, you can sell it and you got your money back or more. You sold for retail, you actually got back more. So we call it shipping rebate. So this is something we're going to also consider for the rest of the world, but we're doing it for Africa first. And part of the reason why we're doing that because we do some cool stuff with Kenya. Looks like we're looking at an opening of an office there, and they're looking at some gorgeous offices there. So we're pretty, excited about that. Also, their prices over there is much higher than most countries. I think their zone pricing is like 20 to 25% higher than most of the world. So they actually pay more for products because African countries, they, obviously they need the revenue. So they put really high tariffs on products that come into the country. So we do all we can to help them out, and we've always done that. Hey, listen, we've built the #1 country in the world in our business for 3 years, Nigeria, through those conditions. And those records, like I say, still exist. So, so we bring in the free shipping, and we're considering most likely we're going to bring it also to the rest of the world. That means anywhere in the world, you place an order, and whatever the shipping cost is, $40, $50, $60, you're going to actually get back that in shopping credits. And then you can, so basically, yeah, you pay cash, but then you got it back in products. So it's free shipping. So we're doing some really cool stuff. Maybe some of the stuff I'm putting it out too early, but we're doing some really, but Africa, they're going to get it starting tomorrow. So, we're starting them up right away with that. We call it the free shipping, global shipping, free shipping with via the rebate. Also, what we're doing, with family pack, so if you got people in Kenya, we give them an extra for the rest of the year. Anywhere in Africa, not Kenya, anywhere in Africa. I know some of you guys work in Nigeria and Ghana and Congo and all that. Because again, the cost is so high over there. We're going to give them the family pack, the 14 bottles. They're going to get an extra bottle. They're getting 3, not 2. They're getting 3 extra bottles. So while family pack has not got better, it's 14 plus 2. For Africa, we're adding an extra one, and that's basically pays for all the shipping to get it down there. Although they get shipping rebate, I think that's double dip, right? We give an extra bottle to pay the shipping, yet we give a shipping rebate. That's a double dip. So, but again, they are a good market. They're good people. They're economically, they got beaten up pretty badly through the pandemic. And economically, they're pretty harsh down there. Nigeria dropped their currency by 40% in 1 week. 40% in 1 week. So we do all we can to help them out, and these are significant moves for our African market. By the way, you guys should be, I'm telling you, if you're missing Africa, you're missing a lot. Like, they are so entrepreneurial. They love being in business. Fantastic people, easy to talk to, So that they should, and they're everywhere. They're everywhere, right? I mean, continental Africa. I mean, we see them everywhere. So just talk to them. Hey, where are you from? I'm from Congo. Well, great. You still know people there? Yeah, I do. I'm expanding my business there. Can we have a conversation? Yeah, what's it about? Like, it's just such an easy people to talk to. And so they should be. So now we got this stuff going on here. Now your reasoning would be, we got a bunch of promotions for Africa. I'll start this week. I wanted to show you quickly our business concept, show you these promotions. I know you're gonna like it, right? So when can we meet? So you can keep this, light, quick appointment. Let me show you the promotions. Here's the mall concept. Here's the product line. Who do you know down there? How many countries? I mean, it's that type of easy conversation when you deal with Africans. Like, they get the concept of being in business. They want to be in business. Economically, things are not that good. The currencies are not that good. They love making dollars. They if they can make money here, it's incredible for them. So it's huge. It's huge. So yeah, we're giving them 14 plus 3 again to help them, because they, like I said, the zone pricing is much higher than everybody else. So we're doing what we can. I take it from my profits to help them. No partner left behind. So they've been with us for a long time. Africa has been with us for 13 years now. So part of the core group. All right, let's continue. Oh yeah, so we got this crazy VIP thing coming out. You know, buy 100, get 100. I think that's fantastic. If you guys can really learn how to use this, and by the way, we put this stuff out, but you're the marketers, right? You're the marketers. So you guys should come up with marketing concepts and get together, have a call about. You guys should be having Zoom calls all the time about marketing concepts, because the factory, the manufacturer, we put it out for you. Your job is to market it, right? So even if you have to pay a marketing company to, hey, listen, I got this business, these products and promotions, can you help me get this out there, right? So, but most likely you don't even need to. You can get to your uplines and come to strategies, come some scripts. Buy 100, get 100 is fantastic. I know in Canada, we have this drugstore called Shoppers Drug Mart, right? In the US, it's called Walgreens. These guys are everywhere. So they sometimes they put this promotions. You know, I mean the ladies here know. What is it? We spend 100, you get 25, or spend 75, you get 25, or something like that. You know, you spend double or 3 times more, you get $25 of free. Maybe somebody knows can put in the chat. So basically, so I know people go there, they split their shopping into like 2-3 segments, go spend $250 so they can get $75 of free stuff, right? And they think that's fantastic. Well, here we got here, hey, you buy 100, get 100. So basically, the way it's going to work, they buy 200, they pay 100. It's fantastic, you know. And when we are funding this, right? This is part of our businesses. We're funding this. You don't have to pay for it. We're paying for it. And now you guys can go ahead now load up on VIPs, right? Because people come in, and everybody loves. And I think from the marketing side of things, I think it sounds nicer to say buy 100, get 100. People love free stuff. Then saying shop 200, get 50% off. That's just passe. Everyone's going to, you know, usually those things are scams, right? They raise the price. That's why it doesn't work, because they raise the price. Oh, 50% off, 80% off. People know that, right? But when you say buy 100, that means there is no price fluctuation, right? You buy 100 and you get 100, you're actually getting 100. And that's a fact. You know, we're not changing prices. It is what it is. They're getting, you know, so buy 100, get 100. Doesn't matter how the shopping cart figure this out. If the shopping cart, you have to go put in $200. Then when you go to pay for it, it takes 100 off. So it's the same thing, same result. Anyway, I think that's fantastic. It's a free VIP account anyways, and you're going to get a whole bunch of VIPs. Every time you do a tour, and listen, as a thank you for spending your time with me here, is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a $100 gift. Here, QR code. Yeah, take your cell phone, QR code, scan this. I can put your name in there, and now you got a VIP account. Now go ahead and shop. You got 7 days. Shop for shop, buy 100, get 100, right? You basically take $200, you pay 100. People love that. It's just, and imagine what it does now. You got a whole bunch of VIPs now, right? That's in the system. Now you can start marketing to them. We have enough products that if you're really organized about this, you know, if you can do some type of funnel or get 1,000 VIPs, you can call them. We got 1,000 SKUs. I mean, you can call them every day or message them every day with a new product that, you know, that you want to offer them, right? We're going to make you guys professional, by the way. I'm looking into some courses and looking at some companies and see how we can make you guys professional, because we have the most marketable products on the planet, you know? So, and so we're looking into that too. But look, we're doing our part, but you got to do your part. Like, I'm giving you all the guys this crazy promotions, right? Buy 100, get 100. Listen, if your grocery store, right? If your mall in your country, your city, if so-and-so mall said, hey, come and spend 100 and get 100 for free, you be telling everybody. You be calling your family, your friends, people you don't even know. You belong, you know, you'll be car line up for 10 blocks. Cars are trying to get into the mall. You know, there's going to be fights. You ever see those Black Friday things? People rushing to Walmart and they're fighting each other over the TV. That's what this is. You know, buy 100, get 100. You should be calling everybody. If you've got 80,000 people in the island, you should be making 80,000 calls. Go on the radio station or something. Hey, Canadian major designer coming into, I don't know, St. Lucia, whatever, and they have a promotion right now. Free VIP account, buy 100, get 100. Boom. I mean, this is, and you're not paying for this. I got this idea from franchising concept. We go to McDonald's, I have to say Big Mac for 99 cents, right? Well, the franchise itself can't make money with that. I mean, they have high costs. How do you sell Big Mac for 99 cents and make money? They can't. So the company, the head office McDonald's, partners with, the franchisee, all the stores, and then they kind of split the cost on those promotions. So I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. Franchise does that. Okay, we can do that. I call it Build Assist, except I don't ask you to pay half of it. I'm paying it all. You're paying nothing. Go ahead and promote the hell out of it. Yeah, exactly, Trinidad. I don't know, you got about 1 million people there. 1 million people need to hear about buy 100, get 100. You should collapse or soft bid by yourself alone. Because again, if this was a mall and somebody said, hey, that mall, you buy 100, you get $100 for free, and even though it might be a small mall, not enough stuff there, man, you're gonna have police directing traffics, and that's what this is, right? The difference is enthusiasm. So you gotta get excited and tell everybody about this. So this will boost, you reach the profits significantly over time, because now you get people come to this beautiful mall. They saw this cool stuff over here. Conversations are being created. Some of them launching as an LAP. Bunch of them are becoming friends now, making new friends. Hey, I want to try this. There's a lot of conversation. You better have your forensic box. I'm telling you, if you don't have your forensic box, you're going to miss all that. You're going to miss all that. You need a forensic box. Anyone says, woo, it goes in the box. And now every day you're smiling and dialing and talking and offering promotions. Pretty cool stuff. In this company, we have a lot of promotions, right? We've got lots of this stuff going on all the time. So, if you really want to maintain a good schedule, it's not hard to do at all. All right, so we have one more announcement. By the way, buy 100, get 100. That's not just for Africa, that's for everywhere. It's everywhere, right? Okay, so now there was some back and forth about Divine, and everyone's excited to have it, which is great. That's exactly what I expected. People can't wait. It's, Divine, like I said that this morning, and I can't believe we have that much science in one bottle. Like, it's incredible. Like, the ingredients in this product, I've known for 30 years. And I know companies that came out with, one of these ingredients, not even all in one place. One here, and 10 years later, somebody comes one here, and I see the type of claims they put forward on those one ingredients. So 35 years I've been doing this. I've seen a lot of this, and we started working. You guys know how long it took, right? Initially, we went to the further clinical, and then thought, we had some concerns about that formula. Then we said, okay, let's do our own. Got some PhD guys, smart guys, and we said, okay. I told them, study these ingredients, see how we can work them together. It took a long time, and you guys were frustrated because it took like 1.5 years for us to figure this out, and we've done it. I'm telling you, that product Divine, it's going to have its own set of serious following, where because it's so targeted, right? People post-pandemic, so pre-pandemic, people cared more about prevention, because that's what nutrition is all about, preventing things from happening. And of course, the fountain of life is a shield around your body, and F1 is just something. This morning I'm shaving, I'm putting on my face, and and I go to a party the other night, and a bunch of guys, I can't believe guys are doing this these days, saying oh, they're puffed up, you could see they use these injections. These are guys, and somebody said to me, Ramin, your eyes look good, do you use Botox? Like, no, I put F1 on it, man. For me, I use it for everything. The thing about F4L, and I know I've switched now, it's the amount of use case you get out of FOL. Like you can use it for everything. You know, I don't care. You have a bad news day on your channel, put some FOL on you and you get better news. Hey, to me, it's that type of product because it just does so many things. Let me get back on Divine. Divine's more targeted. Divine's more targeted because if you have stuff and post-pandemic, everyone's got stuff, you know, you need the Divine. You need the Divine. So and another thing Divine brings that FOL doesn't have is that Divine has vitamins. You know, we need vitamins, right? FOL is high performance antioxidant and it's this border shield around you, you know, and it has all these use cases. But you also need vitamins. Your body needs vitamins. And we have in vitamin D3, the best, selenium. Zinc, made it for all this respiratory junk that keeps coming at us. Like, anyway, so people are excited to get it. I get it. At the same time, though, another thing I want to boost and make is, oh my God. You know what that is? Work. I just noticed how thick that thing is. All right. So yeah, post-pandemic, there's a lot of problems there. A lot of problems there. So this with the Divine, I mean, now here's another thing about Divine I learned the other day. It will even enhance other, get this, enhance other antioxidant products. Nice. I even know that. FOL and Divine together. What a marriage that place is. So everyone's excited to get it. But the other thing we want to fix is also want to push up a lot more commissions. I'm adamant about that. I want to raise commissions. And we already paid a lot, right? We're already paying so much. I think we're the least profitable MLM company on the planet. So, because we give away a lot. But I still want to do more. So we're looking, I'm always looking at the comp plan and our people and starting to look at, you know, different levels of what they're doing and so forth. And commission boost is the answer for that. So instead of, you know, so at the same time, I don't want to take stuff away from people because I think that's not good. I was a distributor. People could take a step away from me. And I didn't like it. So we left everything alone to have everything the way it is. And we added stuff, right? So with Divine, we said, okay, we go to commission boost. So which means now let's go to the guys at the top who already have good checks. And we want to condense more of that sale into the people who are making it. So we call commission boost 3 levels. It's really cool because you can get some quick checks and it will focus people to build 3 levels at a time, right? You work 3 levels, they work 3 levels, now you got a fantastic team because there's some real juicy commission boost is going to take, I think on the commission boost, we already saw what happened with variance. I told you guys going to happen. Variance just blew up. It's free money, right? Get to all the one, you get free money there. But the commission boost is more condensed. Variance goes 10 levels, right? This is 3 levels. Very condensed. So if you're active at the top 3 levels, you're going to get some serious checks. You can make some serious checks. So for a lot of people who are active in LD1, LD2s, I think commission boost, I anticipate that commission boost, it will be higher than their CV commissions, binary commissions. It may even be higher than the wholesale profits and all of that because, you know, it's 3 levels, could be a lot. Like, you know, we talk about you go get 20 people, they get 20, 400 people, get 20 to 8,000 people. I mean, everyone can get 20 people next 24 months, right? In our example, we use 12 and you had 10K a month after a couple of years, just 3 levels. I think everybody can get 12 people. Everybody. I don't know anyone here that doesn't have 12 people in already. So you know you can get 12 people in 2 years. Everyone can get 12 people in 2 years. Come on, you're not hibernating. You're running a business, right? So we got people who got 200 people. We're not even talking about that. We're not talking people who have 50, 60, 40, 80. We're not talking about that. We're talking about 12 people in 2 years. We got people who had 19 in 1 month. These are actual stats. 19 in 1 month. Forget it. 12 in 2 years, right? I think everybody agrees we can do that. You duplicate that in 3 levels. If they just bought one product, which is Divine, you're like 5,000, 6,000 a month by itself. You put Divine and Collagen, that's also going to be commission boost. You're 10K. I mean, it's just whole. So this is what it's all about. But people say, yeah, but you know what? I really want to. And sometimes people ask for things that's not good for them. And sometimes distributors think by offering free stuff, it's a good thing. So I spent this morning with some group of individuals, try to make them into professional network marketers because when you give away things for nothing or lower, it's not doing any well. You're good. Remember, you are in a business. So stop having consumer mentality. You're not a consumer. You're in business. You're running a business. You're an email operator, right? You're launching a business. And when you're in business, if you had any other business, the price goes up, more profitability, right? That's not complicated. If you go to the hair salon and your haircut is $25 and making it $30, is that good or bad? It's good. Yeah, you make more money. So it's the same in this business. The price goes up, CV goes up, check goes up. So we have a bunch of people, maybe not a bunch of people, but I know there's a few people that ask for, hey, can we have shopping credit available? Well, if we did that, you're not going to make any money, right? So, but if we allow shopping credits constantly to buy Divine and Collagen and anything else we come up with, how much money did you make on that? Listen, this is a 19-year-old company. There's millions of points of accumulated volume shopping credits sitting over there. We did the same with FOL in 2018 when FOL came out. We said no shopping credits. You got to buy it. You got to buy it. And then another thing I was worried about was that there was such a demand the way it is right now for Divine on the FOL in 2018. I said, okay, so what if everyone comes in with millions of dollars of shopping credit already accumulated, banked? If everyone comes in, we run out of supply. I mean, so we wanted to protect new customers, new distributors, for them to be able to. I mean, it's not hard for somebody who's accumulated 10,000, shopping credits, because we have people like that, to come and wipe the place up, right? So in 2018, we said no shopping credits. After a while, we felt comfortable with our supply because we helped them develop more. When we first started with FOL, the factory was very slow on creating FOL. So we actually invested heavily into them. We made them go faster. I've invested heavily into the factory to make sure that he can. So once we felt comfortable with the supply, then we said, okay, we credited a new shopping credit. We said 50-50. 50% of old shopping credit can be used now, but the other 50% have to be fresh cash, right? So there's some commissions going up to people. Listen, you're here to make money. If everyone your downline is buying it using shopping credit, you're not making money, right? So we want to make sure that just because we allow shopping credits and then we don't flush them and we don't cancel them and there's no expiry date on it, some people are accumulating, and that person or those people can come pounce on one product that everybody wants, right? Now you're the victim of it because now we're running out of products. So we have to be careful, and because of the flexibilities that we offer. So, and after a while, we say, you know what, I think we're good now. After a few years, actually, we said, okay, shopping credit is not allowed. So that's that. Same is going on now with Divine. With Divine, we're going to say, okay, you know what, here's what we're going to do. Where initially I thought I'm going to allow you to have one order, but then we decided, for 30 days. Yeah, for 30 days, you can use your shopping credit. The first 30 days, go and buy. So, and after that, just everyone now gets commission boost and volume gets pushed up, and everyone's happy, right? Everyone's happy. So you got 30 days. You can buy as much as you want. Within 30 days, you can use your shopping credit for that. After that, by the way, even the new people that are launching now, everybody gets 30 days. So it's not like anyone's going to miss anything. No partner left behind. So anytime somebody joins for 30 days, they can use shopping credit. After that, they need to buy their Divine. So that's within that. I love this. Strength from within, designed to strengthen the immune system and promote overall wellness. Divine 8 is scientific triumph and offers unparalleled protection. I love that. Love that. Okay, so that's that stuff. Let's go through some other stuff.
You know, Ramin, this is a really great idea because with the new VIP to market it, what you can say is you can get buy one bottle of FOL and you get one for free. If you buy a devotion series, you can take $100 off on your first order for a VIP, right? I mean, that's just so great. What a great way to market 3 bottles of Divine. They buy 3
We're
bottles
talking
of
about the
Divine,
VIP promotion,
the
right?
VIP, yeah. I mean, that's so awesome. Who wouldn't buy that? Get
Yeah.
$100 off.
Yeah,
Like
like I said, you know what?
a paradigm shift.
If your local mall did that, you won't get in, right? So
Yeah.
then that's what this is, and I can guarantee you're not gonna find products like Divine and FOL and our products at your local mall. It's just not there. So good
Great marketing.
contribution there. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I was just saying I can't wait to make my marketing stuff.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
you guys should do. Get together, right? Have fun with this.
yeah.
Hey, they would come with a marketing campaign. Marketing. After all, that's what we do. We're marketers, right?
Mhm.
We're email operators. That's what we do. All right, so let's talk about some of the changes that are coming up. It's all positive changes. And again, if you don't know, then you think it might not be positive, but it really is. Everything I do is positive. So I'm going to explain it to you. The PV. So we have a new PV thing. It's going to go up, right? From 150 to 200. Now, it's not going up at all, actually. In this company, it just happens that in this company, because we have this extraordinary instruments like the shopping credit system, right? That you don't have in any other company. So you don't get the stuff anywhere else. You only get the stuff here because we give you all this world of flexibilities, right? Which you guys are so used to. And so when something is normal, you're like, what? We have to deal with normal things, more flexibility. So basically, in other companies, there's no shopping credits. You have to buy products, right? So they tell you buy $150 worth of products. Okay. Then the products go up. You still have to spend 150, but you're getting less products, right? Right? I mean, the product price goes up, right? In this case, we just said, look, if you're gonna buy, I don't know, 2 balls of FOL, you're still buying the 2 balls of FOL. You're not buying more. Just the price went up. So now your monthly goes up. You're still buying the same amount of products. We didn't say buy a third product. No, because the product pricing been up, now your PV goes up. But that's a good thing. I was teaching this to a bunch of people today. Make professional network marketers. I'm very professional. I'm talking about people who make millions. People like me who make millions as a distributor. All of them. Doesn't matter which company it is. They'll tell you they do not like it when promotions happen. They don't like it when prices go down. They don't like it. They don't, because they understand that when the price goes up, the check goes up. So when the network marketers ask, well, can we have it less expensive? I asked them a question. Would you go to your boss at the job and say, hey, can you give me a pay cut? You never do that. You ever go to a job and say, hey, boss, can you give me a pay cut? You never do that, right? But when you ask for the product pricing to go down, you're asking exactly that. Hey, company, can you give me a pay cut? Because you get paid on the product pricing, right? So if you have a traditional business, you raise the price on everything. Why? You want more profitability. You come to here, somehow you don't see it that way. How do you not see it that way? When we say, PV goes up from 75 to 100, well, we don't have anybody on 75 anyways. Usually if somebody's on 75, it's because they got other positions for the kids or something. But now you got a 25% raise in your paycheck. Congratulate yourself. When we say when 150 goes to 200, you just got a 25% raise on your income. Go pop a champagne. So this is what it's all about. I'm a network marketer. So everything I think about, that's okay, how do we raise a check for our people? Right? So you're still buying the same bottles. So here's the thing about it. People always do the bare minimum, right? We all know that. People always do the bare minimum, right? So if the bare minimum of 300 a month, well, that's what they would do. If the bare minimum was 50, well, that's what they would do. That's it. They will always do the bare minimum. When I was with my first company, Lifestyles, you guys know that company. They're still around. It's still today. You know how much is a monthly quota? We paid and still the same, hasn't changed. $1,500 a month. That was our monthly quota to get a paycheck. They haven't changed anything. Still today. So in the Philippines, they have an office also in Philippines. And the Philippines people know this very well because they have a big name in Philippines. And then nobody complains about all monthly quota in Philippines. You know why? Because every company these days, like 1,000 a month, Jeunesse and all these guys that are there, well, Jeunesse is not business, but I mean, all these guys are there, like lifestyles, they're very, very high quota. So with us, we got 150, 200, which by the way, just not enough, but it's bare minimum. So now you just got 25% raise. So you never worry about what you do because you cost transitioning to our products. What you care about in business is what your customers do. In this case, your team, your organization. If everybody is going up by $50, that's a big pay raise for you. Fantastic. Fantastic. And you didn't have to do anything to get that pay raise, right? So you got to understand how you get paid. You're business owners. You can't have a consumer mentality. Your customers will have a consumer mentality. They're not in the comp plan. They're not they're not in the game, right? Of course, they want to get a discount and they want the money out of your pocket into theirs, right? That's just how it works in business. In this case, you need to understand what pays you. So if we stay at 150, not let's go to 200, why would you give yourself 25% pay cut? So we don't get this a lot, but just, some of the other countries had talked with a couple of leaders, and because in some of those countries, they say, well, so this country, we don't have a lot of money, so okay, fine. But then yet other international companies are spending $1,500 a month to get a paycheck. Same country, right? So anyways, so my whole thing to you is that when the volume goes up, you get paid more. So, and we're doing it for you. So you anticipate a nice paycheck raise. Now, everybody should do cost transition to 450, everybody. So what we did is that, because we have all these juicy bonuses, right? So we got so many bonuses from car club to vacation club, all this stuff, right? So we said, okay, let's put it all into one. We call it Opulent Club, right? Opulent Club has got 5 or 6 different juicy stuff, commission boost, variance bonus, all this stuff, right? So, but people were confused on these qualifications. We know because so many people, even on the MGRS, they had reached all the hard stuff. They had LAPs, they had more than BQB, yet they didn't qualify for MGRS because they didn't have the $200 NRS. And because they had all this PV, had they known what was going on, they would have done it, right? But so it's okay. You know what? Let's simplify it. So we simplified MGRS significantly, and I'm happy because we're getting all these qualifiers now in other countries, which is great. So at 450, when you cost transition at 450, again, it's not a policy. We haven't changed. The 200 is still there. So, but at 450, he opens the gate to all these bonuses. Opulent. He opens the gate to Opulent Club. And you don't have to do all these, like the MGRS becomes so much simpler because MGRS, you needed to have at least an LAP, you needed to have higher BQV, you needed NRS. All of that has changed. You don't need an LAP anymore. BQV is lower. You don't need NRS. That's why so many people are qualifying now for MGRS. So my thing is that, we're going to create better products. We're going to also find ways to put more money in your pockets. And I see some of the results. Variance is amazing because the variance list is long and people are getting free money. They don't even know how they're getting it. Sometimes they ask the question where this money came from, which is great. So get to LD1, you get free money, basically. So now with the 450, we want people to cost transition because people are not saving any money. Somebody, if somebody says, okay, you know what? I can't afford 450, I'll do my 200. Okay. My question to that person, if I'm upline and somebody in my team said that, I'd be looking for that, by the way. I'd be looking for that. So why don't you on 450? Well, I can't afford it because in my country, That's okay. If you're not on the 450, then what type of shampoo do you use? What type of creams do you use? There's 30 gifting occasions for Christmas. Where are you going to be shopping? You see, it's not they're not spending it. They're spending it somewhere else. That's what they're doing. Cost transition right now may be harder up front but then it's a shopping credit system. You use it later on. It's easier later. You accumulate it here, you can use it throughout the course of the year. You actually, it's much easier to use, better products. It opens, when you put that money into other malls, does that open the gate for you for the Opulent Club? No, it doesn't. You're locking yourself out of the big part of the compensation plan. Why would you do that? You go spend all this money every week or every month in another mall, and that funding can open the door to Opulent Club for you. So you're supporting yourself, your business, fund your business, support your upline, support the company, get better products. It doesn't make any sense at all. So you can work your way up to 450, but at the end of the day, 90% of people, and I know for sure in this company, they're already spending the money somewhere else anyways. Where are we gonna, let me ask you, Christmas comes, your wife's birthday, your husband's birthday, anniversary, kid's birthday, you're buying a gift. So if you're not on your 450, so you have shopping credits to spend you know what you're doing? You're going to a mall. You're spending money there, you come back and then realize, oh, I can't afford 450. Well, had you done it here, you didn't have to go there. And there's like 30 gifting occasions in every country every year, right? So just make sure, guys, you got to work your way up. Even at 450, there's not enough to use all the products, but at least your cost transitioning the 30 use cases over time. You're going to get there over time. So it's very important. Anything less, right? Anything less than SP 450, smart buy, you lose. You lose in quality of the products you use. You lose the Opulent Club, which is a big chunk of the comp plan. I don't understand how that makes sense. SP 450 gets you like mainly almost qualified for MGRS, right? Like, why would you? The bunch of people who initially were not worried about that now all qualify for MGRS are like, damn, the MGRS alone paid for the entire thing, right? Just MGRS alone, forget the Opulent Club, the 6 different things in there. Just MGRS alone can get you about $5,000-$6,000 worth of free shopping spree. Talk about cost transitioning for free. Talk about not worrying about inflation, not worrying about going to stores, not going worry about buying gifts. So when you shop your mall, you get everything because we have the products for it. If you didn't have the products, you say, well, I need to go there anyways. I still need my shoes. I still need to buy the gifts. No, here you don't need to do any of that. You shop from your mall, right? So it's important. You want to work your way. You can start right away, do it right now. If you can, you want to work your way from 200 to 450 as soon as possible. The fact of the matter is, you're buying this stuff anyways. Remember, we know already, it's 30 plus use cases. You're already doing it anyways, right? The difference is you're putting it in someone else's mall. So, all right. So next thing was renewal. It's $100. We've changed it to first of all, the renewal package. Like my IT here, it keeps on like it's like a whole department now, like it's a whole building now. It's like half the building is not IT guys. My IT costs are up the roof. It's like we've never had a team half this size in IT, and we keep hiring. So we keep adding to the software. You see, it's a beautiful thing. The retail mall looks gorgeous. Within a few days, you guys get a chance to see it. Designer mall, all this stuff. So we say it's a $500 package. Really, it's a $4 million package. You're getting, because that's what it cost me to put together. But so we say, okay, $500 package, and you're getting it for 100. You get it for 100, right? The renewal. And out of that, we give you $100 worth of product. Like it's free. Yeah. You guys should be talking. Now, somebody complains, oh, can we get the back 2 FOLs instead of 1 FOL? The answer is no, you should be using the toothpaste. Number 2, so it's a $500 package, you get it for 100, and we give you 2 FOLs, so now we're paying you to renew. Okay, so it doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Right, guys? So it's important that you embrace these bonuses. No one in your downline should go through not renewing. Nobody. You should be calling somebody, why didn't you renew? You're getting a toothpaste. You don't put that junk poison in your kid's mouth. You know, you got the fountain of life there. You maintain your mouth for another year. Look at all the great stuff that's happening. Next thing you guys have a conversation, you're talking. You realize they didn't even know 90% of what's going on, right? By calling people up, letting them know, hey, listen, did you get your $100 free gift? Why didn't you renew? It's $100 free gift. All of a sudden, not a single person in your organization should go without renewing because it's free. Like they're getting, in some markets, you actually get more than 100 because of the zone pricing. So what you got to do, what Commission Boost does, it helps people to build 3 levels at a time, right? And so now you become more familiar with the top 3 and the top 3 and the top 3. And next thing you know, we have a vibrant organization. All right. So that's the renewal. We are changing it from 2 FOL to 1 FOL and 1 toothpaste. The 3 centers, redemption, CB redemption. So before at the 150, now it's 200. You get to accumulate all 3 centers. We're not going to do that anymore. By the way, let me just bring this up because sometimes you come in, if you're born into this, and you don't realize what's really going on, right? What's really going on? No other company on the planet allows you, that gives you 3 centers for the price of 1. Nobody. So we give you 3, right? That's first part. The second part is other companies give you 1. When you cap it, then they give you, there's your organization, they give you a second one on the bottom of the tree. Not next to it, where you got your organization below it. No, here's your first one. When you cap it, then organizations here, and you end up on the bottom, and you start building another business. That's how binaries work. We give you 3. 1, 2, 3, and your organization is below them all. Below them all. Now, before, when we first started, look, forget about it. In any company, if you want 3 centers, you have to pay for 3 centers. And then you have to pay 150 each to accumulate volume, right? 150 because you're a center. You got to spend average 150, 200 US anyways. We're in Canadian. So if you got 3 centers, you got 150, that's 450. In this case, you get the 3 centers for price of 1. But now we said we're not going to accumulate the 2 and 3 unless you're on the 450. Why? We want you to do the cost transition. Now, this does not affect any of you because you can't even open up the 2 and 3 till you have already capped your center number 1. To cap your center number 1, you have to do $20,000 a week. So it doesn't affect any of you. But if you are really good about it, here's how I use it in my presentation. I said, listen, you get 3 centers for price of 1. Here's the thing. You get just to the 450. You can even accumulate in BC 2 and 3. So new people don't know that we did it in the past. They don't know that. So again, they can't use it, but it's an incentive for them to cost transition. Instead of spending money in the mall, you can spend it in your mall. So this is so it doesn't affect anybody in this company. I don't know, maybe Renee and Reza, they open up the BC too, but they already have 450. So it doesn't affect anybody because you cannot, the comp plan will not allow you to open up 2 and 3 unless you've capped number 1. To cap number 1 3 weeks in a row, 3 months in a row, you have to do $20,000 a week in commission. So it doesn't affect anybody. But if you're smart on how to market it in the presentation, you say to somebody, look, you get 3 centers for price of 1. Nobody does that. They're there. You're building a team below it. But when you cost transition 450, you start to accumulate also in 2 and 3. So now people right away, they get to 450 to accumulate. Now, for people who were here for 19 years, we did them a favor and we said, look, we're going to grandfather your volume. So you're not losing your volume. As long as you're in your 200, you're going to keep whatever you accumulate. Because some of you guys have 30 million points there. Fine. You're keeping whatever you had till now. You're not accumulating more unless you're on your 450. But guys, understand this. Monetarily, it's not affecting anybody because no one's really capping. No one's capping center 1. But if I'm doing presentation, I'll make sure I tell somebody. It's the only company where you can get 3 centers for price of 1. No one gives you that. So that allows you, let me draw it out here. All right. So here you get 3 cents for price of 1. It allows you to build team left and right below them. So when you cap that one, these ones already have massive volumes. You're not building them, you're building that guy, but these guys happen to be in the way. The other companies let you cap this, and then Usana, for example, when they came from that, their cap is not 20,000 a week, it was 1,000 a week. So it's very quick to cap, right? When you cap, you build your teams here. They give you another center over here on the bottom. This is how MLM works. But from day one, what do? We give you 3 centers for price of 1. We put it below it, and you build your team below it. And these two are well set in the future. But by the way, get to 450. Why? Because as these guys are building and paying this guy, get to 450, and you can accumulating on 2 and 3 as well. You know what? People see how much volume is coming here. They don't want to give it up. No, they're on 450. They do 450 where it says 200. You got a 150% gain, right? You got yourself. You double your paycheck. Become very good at this stuff, guys. Like, you know what? There is so much stuff here that you can use in your presentation. Become good at it. And it's not that hard. It's just a few things. Get your upline. You guys should be having calls about this. You know, how do we do post-tour close, right? After the tour close, how do we do that? You should be having calls about this. And it's not that hard, honestly. So again, you know, now you know. Only company gives you 3 business center for price of 1. And it allows you to build below them, even though 2 and 3 is not active. And just go to 450, you can even accumulate volume on those. Beautiful. Anyway, now why are we doing this again? Because we want everybody in your organization to cost transition. People should not be spending their money in other people's malls. I want them to spend it in their own mall. And that way, you get a, you know, if you go from 200 to 450, that's over a 100% increase in your CV. And you got a 100% increase plus in your paycheck. In your paycheck. So I give them 3 centers for price of 1. And I'm telling them, go to 450. I'm doing all the work. You got to double the check. You need to know how to promote it. Okay? You guys know how to promote it. All right. We can talk about this all night. And but let's just open up the lines, give about 5 minutes, maybe some questions. Put your hand up, ask a question. I'm your upline. So you can ask me. We're having this little locker room talk. You can ask me the questions, whatever questions you have.
Say thanks for coming today. Thank you for all of your information. And we look forward to May 4th and to the billion. If anybody wants to host, this is an amazing opportunity to get in front of the CEO and let him critique you, which is great. And but
there was nothing to critique here. It's great. Listen, guys, if you have any questions about anything, contact your upline and contact our PBS. They all will help you out. Remember one thing: sometimes this stuff, technical stuff, and just trust the process. All right, 19 years, you've been here a long time. You know how we treat our people. Trust the process. I don't run this as a CEO. I run this as a distributor, master distributor. So I look at, if I was in business, what would I like to see, and how do I raise my check, whatever. So I make those decisions because I want to make sure that you guys make money. Any way we can find for where we see where we need to help, we focus on that. Everything we're doing is for your benefit. So if you don't understand it, yes or no, it doesn't matter. Trust the process. You're going to understand it soon.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. And if you're a guest, welcome. Please call the person that invited you, and they will absolutely take care of you and take you to great success. I want to thank everyone, wish you a fantastic week, to the billion, and good night.
Good night, everybody. Stay forensic.